The Seals in Teal, an SJ Sharks discussion channel with your host, Lars Young. Hey Sharks fans, there are rumors that the Sharks are looking to add another depth defenseman to their team. Which defenseman would you like to see join the Sharks in the future? Comment below and let's discuss. Now Sharks fans, the big question. We do have three top defensemen: Brent Burns, Erik Karlsson, and Marc-Edouard Vlasic. All are in their 30s, or for Karlsson's case, about to hit his 30s. Those three tie down the Sharks about $26.5 million in cap space. That's a lot tied down to three players, nearly a third of the Sharks' cap space. In order for the Sharks to have a more prosperous future, one of them may have to go, since their cap space could be turning down the team if they begin to regress. So, who will it be? In order to have success sometimes, you do need to sacrifice a piece. Let's begin. Number 1. Erik Karlsson. Unfortunately, Karlsson isn't living up to what he was in Ottawa and that $11.5 million per season player. Now, I like Erik Karlsson, and I think he still has something to prove with the Sharks. It's just a matter of when and will he. If he continues to be injury-riddled and is not producing enough in the next few seasons, it is very evident that the Sharks could buy him out. The only upside for Karlsson is that he did have the most assists for the team before he was injured. He is a quiet point producer, but is that enough? Karlsson was known to play his best when he was given the most minutes on the ice. With the Sharks, his role has reduced. If a Vlasic or Burns move, will Karlsson return to his old self? Only time will tell. Number 2. Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Vlasic is slowly regressing his play. A few seasons ago, he was a top shutdown defenseman in the league. But has his time passed? Vlasic is a critical defenseman for the Sharks. Whenever he goes down, the defense starts to go down. 2014 versus the Kings, he went out in Game 5, and the Sharks lost the series. He went down in the Vegas series, and the Sharks lost 3 straight before he returned, and the Sharks took back the series. Vlasic, to me, is still a pretty good shutdown defenseman who can play the big minutes and big games. But if his $7 million contract is holding down the team, will he have some trade value? There were some rumors of him going to Montreal as a trade. As of right now, he will still be given a shot. But will he bounce back for next season? Or are we seeing the slow demise of one of the greatest Sharks defensemen in history? Number 3. Brent Burns. Brent Burns has been a legend during his tenure with the Sharks. He is, without a doubt, the best offensive defenseman in Sharks history. Burns is a very important part of that blue line, and has had success with the Sharks. He is slowly reaching the mid-30s, but hasn't quite shown a regression yet. Still, it could happen any time. Would he be the most likely to leave the Sharks first? As of right now, no. As long as he still produces and is still a big part of that blue line, it would be very hard to see Burns go anywhere else unless there is a falling out. For now, he is fine until he starts to majorly regress. We do have 2 other defensemen, Mario Ferraro and Radim Šimić, but they are the future of the Sharks and have proven it. It would be very hard to see them go anywhere since they bring a lot of value to the team going forward into the future. Well, Sharks fans, that is all. Which defenseman do you see leaving the San Jose Sharks first? Comment below and let's discuss. Thanks again for tuning in. If you like what you hear, please like and subscribe, and more content will be on the way. This is the Seals in Teal, an SJ Sharks discussion channel with your host, Lars Young. Thanks again.